Well, boys and girls, if you were tuning into that, then clearly you know it was just a fucking complete disaster. I was changing settings as required by YouTube. I'm no shitting you, right? So while I was trying to do the live stream, YouTube were flashing up warnings saying error, change your video bitrate to this, change your audio bitrate to that, change this, change like I changed everything to exactly how YouTube was telling me to change it. And then it said I had excellent health, everything's good to go. So I went fucking live, and as soon as I go live, shit starts going. And I remember I'm not touching anything except what YouTube told me to do. And then it said you've no longer got a good video rate. Like you need to change your video rate again. It's no good enough. Man, I fucking changed it to whatever you told me to change it to. So yeah, that's how I've spent my morning, and you've probably been part of that if you you witnessed me arguing with myself. So that was Frankie and I. But Frank's here. Say hello, Frank.
What? Sorry, I was pouring some lemonade.
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry.
You didn't really give me warning that we were starting.
Nah, I just fucking thought I'll do a quick video. I'll hit record rather than stream, and then that way I can upload this and explain to the fucking viewers what was actually going on.
Yeah, no, so we're just recording this then. We're not live.
Nah, we're no live. We're recording. Yeah.
All right, that's fine. All right, well, I guess I'll try and work at the same fucking gusto I had 50 minutes ago when we were supposed to start.
Man, we could just keep this a short in, and I'll fucking figure out what's going on. Or get I'm not using my own PC, boys and girls. That's what's happening. I'm using fucking. This one was supplied by the good boys at Dundee Music Studio. Dundee. There's a wee plug for them.
But no, we can. I mean, we can do an episode. It's fine. We don't have to cut it short. I mean, there's nothing wrong with fucking doing it how we used to and then putting it up. We don't have to be live.
Yeah, totally.
That just adds an extra bit of excitement to it because we're like, we know whatever we say, we can't take back. Here, dude, we can say the worst shit possible and we can fucking take it back.
I suppose, yeah. They're not going to have as good audio as what it would be in a normal podcast. So, and I'm going to need to, I'll just hide this live on air. Where we go? Hide that image. We're no longer live.
Yeah. But, yeah, let's start. So, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of our podcast. My name's Frank, and we like to start off with a very simple question, and that question is, who the fuck are you?
Well, I'm the other boy, Frank. I'm the technically irrelevant Frank.
Explain.
Like, I'm just the opposite of a
Irrelevant.
Technical genius.
Otherwise, it would just be me talking to myself.
Yeah, man. What is the opposite of genius? Dumbass.
Yeah?
Oh, that's me. I'm the technical dumbass of the show.
No. There would be no fucking show without you. You realize you are...
I'm in the title.
Well, I know, but if you think about the title, I'm a little bit... I mean, my position in the title is a little bit better than yours. Even though this is, on your YouTube channel, it's Frankie and I'm claiming ownership.
Mm-hmm. But
by
remember,
saying
I have the power to mute you at any given opportunity.
Exactly. My point is, there would be no podcast without your just
my name
100% honest. No, you're 100% honest, love of shit. You love Kevin Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Smith pulls this random guy on stage. Well, actually, Jason Mewes did. Pulled this random guy on stage. This random guy fucking said randomly, "Oh, I have a little shit dick podcast I do with my buddy called To Swim, TSWIMM. It's gone now. You can't find it anymore, guys." And you were like, "Huh, all right, I'll give it a shot." Like, I would never do that. I never listen to any other podcast other than something that's related to Kevin Smith or Tell 'em Steve Dave. That's the only podcast I listen to. It's the only podcast I want to listen to. Anytime someone recommends another one, I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds cool. But in my head, I'm like, I don't give a fuck because it's not Brian Johnson, Walter
But
Flanagan,
essentially, that's what I've done, though. I was a
But
Kevin Smith fan at a Kevin Smith podcast, so clearly there was going to be some kind of Kevin Smith fucking uh, references and all that shit in your
well,
podcast.
yeah, but like I'm not connected to him at all.
All right,
Like,
yeah,
you know what
I
I
know,
mean?
yeah, I get you, man. Yeah,
And you still
no
gave it a
part of that
shot,
universe.
and you reached out to me because you liked what you heard. You thought, I mean, to be fair, you could have been reaching out to Bobby. I don't fucking know. You you messaged just the SoundCloud account. You could have been hoping to get Bobby, and you got me, and you're like, fuck, I guess I'll have to take him.
I just because it was you that plugged it. I just assumed it was your and come on, and even though it was you and Bobby, I still never really, it didn't really. Yeah, the thought never entered my head that it was Bobby's podcast as well. That you were the
Thanks, man,
host.
because that thought never entered my head either.
Oh, what a shame. Sorry, Bob.
Yeah, I mean, Bobby, if you're listening, I mean, fucking hit me up. I haven't heard from you in fucking forever. But
Yeah, man. Is
and
this
you,
fucking?
my whole point is you are 100% vital to this podcast. You are like my best friend. You're vital to my life. Don't ever.
Aww.
I will tear you down. Don't tear yourself down. All right.
See, boys and girls, he's not really the villain. He's the fucking sweetest guy on the planet.
Shut up. Nah, you cocksucker. You're fucking broken.
And he's back.
Oh, speaking of that, that is a perfect fucking segue into one I want to talk about, boy.
Ooh.
Ooh, actually, everything that I just said leads perfectly. Oh my god, I've been ecstatic for like a whole week since our last stream. Now we're not streaming this, which is actually kind of perfect because we're not going to be interrupted, which is what caused this fucking beautiful thing.
I was kind of hoping for a wee bit of fucking disruption, man. Yeah.
Same here. I like it.
Throw
I
a
like it.
spanner
But
in the
on
works.
this specific topic directly resulted from that interruption. So let me start off by saying I, started that podcast with Bobby years ago. I think it's like 3-4 years ago now, right? And one of the main things that me and him always talked about was we couldn't wait till we got some haters.
That's when you know you fucking. Oh, I've made it, mom.
Dude, we would put out our email like as much as we could because we're like, we want someone to fucking email us. We want someone to hate on us. We were like fucking hoping for it. But the sad thing is, most of the people that listen to that podcast were friends of ours. So no one really hates on it, and they just enjoyed it because what they said is, "Oh, it sounds like I'm just hanging out with you guys," which is that's really what you want out of a podcast. You want that feeling of like I just feel like I'm hanging out with fucking friends. So no one hated on it, and I was like, fuck, all right, And then you and me started this, and um, you know, based off of that, and again, like we got no real haters because we were recording episodes and we were putting them up, and a lot of the listeners were again like, my friends and your friends over in Scotland, and like a lot of I came to meet a lot of your friends over there, and they're really cool people. Lee, fucking Jolly, fucking what the fuck, Kush, like fucking Jordan. So many people, so many people. Not a single one of them would hate on us because they love you. And then we do the live stream, and the live stream is your YouTube channel, and that's based up of like over 200 people that aren't necessarily your close friends, that you don't know personally. You're good friends with them because they're, like I've seen your interaction with the YouTube community. It does definitely seem like you have a great like connection there, and that's another reason what spawned this. So we do an episode, we put it out, and then in the comments I see one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Really, and when I say beautiful, I mean I'm going to explain. Like it, like the low level of thought put behind the trolling, like the sad attempt, the sad attempt that was put behind this trolling effort, like this. It was. I was just like, oh, oh wow, oh my god, oh. So on YouTube, my name is Frank Noble, right? Like I don't have any videos. My profile or account, or if you really want to be technical, my channel, even though I don't have any videos on it, is Frank Noble, and I have an image of Scott Free from Mr. Miracle.
I don't subscribe to your. I was about to show them your channel, but I don't subscribe.
Well, that's because I don't have anything on it.
Ah, right,
It's
yeah,
for
of
me.
course, of course.
For me, it's not a channel. It's just an account. It's just my YouTube account.
Mhm.
Like I've never put that's and So Frank Noble, and then comic book image of Scott Free. He's a comic book character. He's Mr. Miracle, New Gods, fucking Tom King, fucking whatever. One of my favorite characters. I picked it because it's a bearded dude. You know what I mean? That's it. Like I have a beard, whatever. So I see in the comments of our last stream a account that comments with the exact same image. The exact same image. I'm like, okay. This is beautiful. Someone clearly. Okay. All right. Let's see where this is going. And the name. The name. Oh my fucking god. The name.
Ah, that's right. The comments are gone.
Oh, they're gone. Yeah, they got deleted. Yeah. And we'll get into that because dude. Oh, I've been thinking about this all week. The name is simply, very simply, Frank Noble is lame.
It's the fucking greatest name ever, man. I chuckled when I saw it. That's fucking awesome.
Same here. I was like, oh my god, it's so base. A little part of me, I was like, motherfucker, you're using my real fucking name, cocksucker. All right. But I can't really be offended because it's so weak.
Oh man, it's real top class troll banter, like.
Oh, Frank Noble is lame. And I was like, okay, let's see what this motherfucker said. He quickly outs who he really is because he goes, if you want to see how lame I am, go to 27 minutes. Dude, I love when someone thinks that they're like, oh, like, I'm going to make an account with their name and then I'm going to post as if I'm them. My name's Frank. One day I sat on a computer. I changed my name, Frank Noble's lame, and I was like, hey, everyone, you want to see how lame I am? 27 minutes. You fucking dumbass. Like, what the fuck? You want to see how lame I am? You should have. He should have been like, you want to see how fucking lame this sad sack Frank Noble is? Check out 27 minutes into the podcast. That's how lame you can see he really is. Why the fuck would he act as if he was me? Why? What the fuck is that? It's funny, but it's stupid.
that's what I love about it. It's fucking. It's got, man, this is brilliant. This is so stupid. I love it.
But like I said, I've been waiting for haters for fucking years, and I finally got one. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna bite. Ooh, you bet your ass I'm gonna bite on this." Because like, I mean, yeah, you should just let it go. Whatever. Okay, good joke. Like, oh, you slightly got me. It doesn't really bother me. It actually made me laugh. But I'm like, fuck no, I'm not missing up this fucking opportunity. So then I comment right below his. Comment, same picture, name Frank Noble without the is lame. And I say, interesting. I thought you showed how lame you are when you made a fake account. Right? I think you saw that. You saw that my response because
No, man. I got a fucking I got notifications because I've got the notifications there, but I didn't get to read the whole thing. So when I click on it, it's just a dead link. So they were gone. They were gone before I got to read them, man.
Here's the thing, because it was like he replied to me, I still have them saved in my fucking notifications.
Mm-hmm.
I still have his responses to me saved in my notifications. His responses are he responded twice, which I love. And they're oh my god, dude. Oh my god. But I saw you respond and you said, "Oh no, Frank, did you really just fall to a troll when
Yeah,
you
you just
claimed to be
bite.
the top villain?" And I wanted like I clicked on that to respond to you, but it had already been deleted. I was like, "No, bro, you don't understand. I didn't fall to this troll. I'm leading him into my fucking trap." Like he thinks literally. Okay, here's what it is. I'll explain what happened at 27 minutes into our last stream because I remember 27 minutes into our last stream, we were trying to play our game. We were starting our game, and this guy named Mark something, that's all I'll say, Mark, he had commented about something. And you saw that comment and you immediately got distracted. He
Yeah,
asked, "What is this?"
yeah, but
He asked, "What is this nonsense I'm listening to, Frankie?" That's what he said. "What is this nonsense I'm listening to?"
yeah, but
You didn't
in my
answer
defence,
him.
though, I hadn't spoken to Mark for a fucking while, so that was like, ah, shit,
Exactly.
I've not even spoke to
Exactly.
this dude for ages, man.
No, I know. I'm not like, look, I'm not coming down on you. You saw that. I did then. I don't need to now, okay? And that's why he thinks I'm lame. Because you saw that, and instead of answering, "Oh, hey Mark, good to hear from you. This is my podcast, we're playing a game." You immediately just started launching into your own little tangent, like, "Oh, Mark, blah blah blah, not talking to you in so long. I missed you. Oh, let me put your penis in my mouth."
It's a
So
good
I
penis as
waited.
well.
I waited. I let you get your bit, and then when you were done, I said, "Are you guys done sucking each other's fucking dicks, or can we play the game? Like, what the fuck?" That's all I said. That's all I said. And then I kindly, I answered Mark's question. I said, "Hey, Mark, we're about to play a game called Chaos versus Order. Frankie brings his nonsense questions to me. That's the chaos. I bring trivia questions. That's the order. It's a game. We're gonna play it. Listen. That's it." So it sparked that. Right? And at first, I thought he was just kind of being silly. "Oh, Frank Noble is lame. You want to see how lame I am? And my response, but the fucking responses I got back from him were typed. You could like, there's slight misspellings, so you know they're typed fucking quickly. Like, like, like there's like angry words used over and over again that they think like they're getting you, but they can't think of something else. So they're yeah, I got him again. You know, like, and like he did one, and then he immediately did another one because he was like, "Well, I'm not done. I got more to say." You know, like in his mind, he's like, "Yeah, you fucking you." He was getting me. And then YouTube saw it, and YouTube was like, "Whoa, motherfucker, that's a little mean," and they deleted the whole thread. Whole fucking thread done. But I have the beauty, like I said, of seeing his responses still in my notifications.
That's awesome. Dude,
And
that
I
was
just,
that impression though couldn't be any further away from the guys. He's nice and calm, really cool, calm, collected. I'd love to see him be fucking you. You're going. Brilliant. Did you mention his full name? No, the
no, I
full thing.
just said Mark.
All right, cool. Everybody knows. Any all my subs will know anyway, because I'm pretty sure half of them fucking follow his channel.
To be fair, you've got to realize, like, this is like all in fun. Like,
Totally.
Like, you know, I'm
sure
not trying
he
to.
realizes that as well.
I'm not trying to actually, like, break the guy down. Like, I realize he was fucking joking with me. I'm the one that's on the podcast and he's not, so I'm the one that can fucking like have fun right now. I'm sure if he does a live stream, he can come right back at me. I'm never gonna listen to it, so that's fucking fine. I don't care what you say. Like, you know what I mean? I do want to get into his responses though, because they are pretty good.
Go through the whole conversation, man. Have you got that? Right, because you'll only have the notifications, so you'll have to. Mm-hmm.
No, I wrote it down.
I come prepared. See, Mark, you got Tom. You got Tom.
He did, and it's the best thing I've had in weeks. I love it. I love it. I love it, dude. I fucking like someone else. Please try and come at me.
Come at me, bro.
Because it's fun. Like I don't take serious offense to it. I find it I'm like Brian Johnson. Like you love the haters because you can put as much hate back on them as they can on you. And for them it's like, could be destroying their life. For me, I'm like, it's making me ecstatic. All right,
my jeans are getting tight.
Oh, dude, I had to take my jeans off a while ago. They were fucking soiled. Fucking way too sticky in the front. So let me ask you this. Is Mark, before I get into this, is Mark British or Scottish or is he European?
Right, so I know his mum's English. I don't know if he was born in England or if he was born in America. I'm sure he was raised in America, mate, because he's got a fucking an American accent.
All right,
but
well that's fine. That's fine.
His parentage is, I think, definitely.
Let me ask you
British.
something. Let me ask you something. As a Scottish person, how many times? Just random question.
As a Scottish person.
No, as a person of the UK, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many times in an average conversation would you use the word wanker?
Well, it depends on who I'm talking to and who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Just all right. Well, say it's a real cunt,
wanker.
Right? Say it's a real fucking.
It's a good
cunt,
word
right?
though. I've not really used it myself for a while. I think that needs to be brought back. Wanker, you fucking wanker.
Oh, I believe someone believes it.
But usually
back.
we call them. No. We call cunts wanks. You fucking wank. If you take away the er, Frankie, it sounds more brutal. You wank.
Frankie, I can tell you one person that definitely believes the word wanker should be brought back. Not only wanker, but well, okay, let's go into this. So, if you remember, my comment was interesting. I thought you showed how lame you are when you made a fake account. His response, his comeback to me is the thing that I find beautiful. Because he could have legitimately continued with his fucking mindset of like, I'm going to pretend to be, Frank, and I'm going to keep talking about how lame I am. But instead, his response is, legitimate profile, had it for years. I'm not even fucking joking. I was like, oh my god, that's what you got upset about? Like, you literally got mad because I said it's a fake account? Oh my fucking god. How far is this gonna go? Because it goes fucking far. Legitimate profile, had it for years, period.
Man, you got to imagine he's on the other end of this conversation laughing his tits off as well, man. Right? So the two of you have been fucking back and forward and thinking you are winding each other up, but the two of you are still fucking...
I never said that. I never said that. I, like, this is... Alright, anyways. I'm literally... Damn it, Frankie, you keep fucking pulling me out of it.
Go.
Damn it, you fucked me up. Fuck you, Frankie.
Right, legitimate profile...
No, you threw off my fucking mindset of going, oh, well, he's not actually upset, so it's really not that funny.
No, I'm saying I'm not saying he's not, or I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying I imagine he's on the other end of that laughing as well. Because I would be. Yeah, I've had this profile for years. Are you in the huff, mate?
No. Yes.
Dude, don't let the trolls get to you, man.
It's not the trolls, it's you! You took the wind out of my sails.
I'm sorry, dude.
I was legitimately excited that someone was like getting mad at me about something, and you're like, he's not mad at you. He doesn't give a shit. He's just doing this. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I won't even read the rest of it because it's like a paragraph long.
What if he is, though? What if he is fucking sitting raging?
How do I know now? You know the guy better than I do.
Well, read the thing out so we could get through context of what he says, how angry he is.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna read it with the same inflection anymore. Said, okay, here's how he's writing it. Legitimate profile. Had it for years. Crybaby wanker. You just needed to know that you were so lame, so I used my small channel. Don't be a turd in the punch bowl. Because apparently that's who Mark is. He fucking just sits there and laughs as he's typing like some maniac, apparently, in your mind. Some goddamn psychopath joker. Like, I just called this guy a crybaby wanker and a turd in the punch bowl.
I think Crybaby Wanker's a quote. Is that no, the Clockwork Orange homage from fucking, Pick a Destiny? The movie.
No, they don't say wanker. They say, look at this little crybaby.
Ah, right, cool.
Yeah, I know the scene you're talking about. No, this crybaby wanker, for some reason, apparently, I mean, based off of what you're telling me about the guy, is he just loves using that because he's, said all that. He then responded again. I don't know why, but he had more fucking information to throw in. And he said, and just to show you that it's no Facebook because you're so lame, this is not a profile. This is a YouTube channel, you crybaby wanker. No apologize and go sit in the corner. Now, when he said no apologize, I assume he meant now apologize, right? But he was just so feverish in his typing that he fucking missed the W. But, I'm just like,
could have been autocorrect.
do you think, based on that, do you think he wasn't slightly upset? Based off of those two responses, that's a little extreme. Like, YouTube deleted it. You really don't think he was slightly upset?
Right. Well, here's the deal. What if YouTube didn't delete it? What if he deleted it?
Because he felt foolish?
Or no, it's just so you couldn't reply. You couldn't rebuttal. What about that?
I can go to his fucking channel right now and call him a cunt. That's fine. If he thought he was getting me by, like, if he thought this was a mic drop, he's sorely fucking. He talked about Facebook just to show you that this is no Facebook, dude. I don't. What? What do you mean no Facebook? Because I called it an account? I called it a fake account? Bro, I don't give a fuck if you call it a channel, account, a profile, fucking a dickweed or whatever. Who gives a shit? You fucking changed your name, you used my photo. You used my real fucking name, you made a fucking fake account, you
Man,
dumbass.
It would have been a hell of a lot funnier if you had like an actual photo of you. And he took that as well.
Fuck that. How would that have been funnier?
Because it's your photo and
right.
your name.
I forget. I'm talking to a troll right here. Greg's daughter. Thinks it's funny.
Here, allegedly, you cunt. Allegedly.
I was coughing, man. I was coughing.
It's awesome.
Fucking bitch. You fucking took the wind out of my sails.
That's a shame, man. You just need to get it back. Get it back for next time. I think the wind got took out of my sails this morning when I was just fucking couldn't get the stream to work. I should have screen grabbed. I need to actually do a test and see if I could do a stream and record the fucking whole thing at the same time as well. Because if we can, that'll be able to fucking explain to the viewers. They'll be able to see exactly what was going on, man. Well, I'll do that. I'll do that next time if it goes shit next time.
Well, my fucking beard is nipple length.
Your beard?
Yeah.
That was a bit random.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to fucking.
Does it tickle your nipples when you like move your chin from side to side when you turn round and stuff?
No. Like, it reaches my nipples. It's not like big and flowing all the way. It's not like past my nipples. Like, I can touch my beard to my nipple.
Well, come back when you could touch your willy with your beard.
Listen, okay? Here's the fucking thing, all right? I remember why I wrote that down, because I wrote that down. Here's the thing that fucking pissed me off, because I said that one day, and someone was like, my sister and Katie, they're both like, ew, that's fucking gross. And I'm like, why is that fucking gross? And they're like, cause. I was like, it's no different than you sitting there and saying, my hair is shoulder length. And they're like, yeah, it's a lot different. I'm like, how fucking different is it? You're literally referencing the length of your fucking hair to a point on your body. My beard is nipple length. Like, I should be allowed to say it.
It's nipple. Well, so that's the size of your nipple?
Now I'm just angry.
Ah, you got broke, man.
It's like I don't need. I should have realized I don't need internet trolls. I fucking podcast with one of the biggest trolls in the fucking world. You cocksucker.
You're an accidental troll, man.
I was happy all fucking week. You just were like, well, you know that Mark's not really mad. He's just like, he's laughing as he types that. I'm like, well, fuck you, man. He could have been mad.
Dude, if I knew you genuinely had your heart set on, yeah, this guy's pissed off while he's typing this, I would have just
pissed
left
off,
it.
but at least annoyed. Not like raging, but he was at least like, well, fucker thinks I made a fake account. You know, like. But now you're telling me he was like, oh, he thinks I made a fake account. Let me slowly respond. Hey man, this is a legitimate account. I've had it for years. You know, it's like, fuck you, Frankie. Fuck you, Mark.
So anyway, go and check out Mark Von Jones's channel. I'll probably put a link to it in the description. That's brilliant, man. Dude, his comments still got at least half an hour worth of fucking
I know, that was the whole point. That was the whole point. Like, Mark, look,
thanks, mate.
Legit, man, legit. Like, I appreciate that, bro. Like, please don't take any of that fucking seriously. Like, you know, if you can't realize it's a podcast, then I'm just fucking playing a part. Then, you know, like, it's just I can't help you, dude. Like, if you really hate me, then I don't give a fuck. I don't know who you are, so I don't care. Like,
we should get t-shirts made now, man. That's a legit Frank Noble is lame t-shirts.
no, I'm gonna get a t-shirt. Yeah, Frank Noble is lame on the front, and on the back it just says "fuck Mark."
I'm gonna make one of them, man.
Make one and send it to me, bro. I'll wear it.
All right, so yeah, because
and then fuck Mark. It's.
I'll do like a cheap cartoon style, like of the same character of fucking Scott Free, but I don't want to copy the same image, man.
Yeah.
I'll just do like a wee black and white type thing, man, because that's easier for
actually,
the toner.
That image to that goes out to Mitch Gerards. I can never say his name right. Great fucking comic. Mr. Miracle. Him and Tom King did that a couple years ago. It's one of the things that got me back into comics. Just that's why the image is there.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
I was actually kind of happy that he used that because I was like, fuck yeah. Now I can explain. I was like, because I'm like, oh, when can I ever explain my fucking YouTube image? Never, because it doesn't fucking matter. But when someone copies it, then I get to explain it. And I'm like, fuck yeah, that's one of my favorite comics. I get to explain it now. I get to share that knowledge.
See, I never knew that either, man. I never knew that's who it was. I knew it was
Scott
clearly
Free.
some fucking comic book character, but yeah, I didn't know that was an actual fucking badass
Mr.
hero.
Miracle? Mr. Miracle? Yeah, Mr. Miracle. There's like Miracle Man and Mr. Miracle. I always fucking get the two mixed up. But yeah, no, he's from Jack Kirby's New Gods. He was the son of the Allfather.
Mm-hmm.
So in New Gods, it's the New Gods. So there's a good side and there's bad side, and there's the Allfather on top of the heaven area, and there's dark side on top of the hell area. And they made a pact like eons ago of like a truce, and to seal that truce, they swapped sons.
Hmm.
So Orion, who is a good guy, that the son of the Allfather, is actually Darkseid's legitimate son, and Scott Free, Mr. Miracle, he was fucking put into pits and tortured and everything, and he became the best escape artist in existence. He can escape anything, and he eventually escapes Darkseid and goes and lives on Earth and becomes a hero. Great character, great
Who
fucking character.
who
The
is
colors.
the mother of fucking Orion? Who did Darkseid pump?
Mm, I don't. I'm sure they've talked about it.
That's pretty cool, man. Because you never there's like comic books that always show you like the fucking the the personal life of the
Yeah,
hero. But of course, the fucking dark side's going to want a woman. Of course.
yeah.
Just because he's a
Oh,
big evil badass doesn't mean he doesn't want to fucking get a couple of kids on the go and shit, man.
do
Of
you know?
course.
Well, he has two kids. Caliban is his second son, and Caliban, I believe. Fuck, I hope his name's Caliban. I
So does
believe it
that
is.
mean is like because Darkseid he sees himself as the ruler of fucking all, man. So because
Yeah,
Darkseid is so who's the heir to his throne then if he swapped his firstborn son?
Caliban, his
Mm,
second-born son. Scott Free is not. He never treated Scott Free as a son. He treated
mm,
Scott Free as a tool, a weapon, something to form into something that he could use or just
yes,
torture because he didn't give a fuck. And Scott Free eventually. Do you know Granny Goodness?
yeah.
Um, so another interesting. W- they've been DC's been allowed to expand on the fourth world recently. Like Tom King and Mitch Gerard did the Mr. Miracle, and so you're starting to see more shit. Like Granny Goodness is actually in love with Darkseid.
Mm,
Like they don't really like you don't ever really see that in the old stuff, but like they showed flashbacks of her younger and like how like she basically was his top fucking lieutenant, but because she was a woman, like and he would fuck her. Like he would just fuck her whenever he wanted. But because she was a woman, she could never be like one of his top people. Like she's always below
yeah.
like Desaad and everyone else, and Steppenwolf and shit like that. She's always below them, even though she's better than them. They show all that shit. It's cool. Like I love the new interpretation of the new gods and shit. Like
It's
it's
kind
not
of how
changing
things
anything that's
were
already
back in the
established.
day,
But
was it? Fucking.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I will tell you that someone put out a new gods story about the female furies or whatever, which is an elite. It's Granny Goodness's elite soldiers that are all females. That, despite the fact that they do despite the fact that they do better than every other squad, they are always viewed as less. Um, they put out a 6 issue comic. Amazing. It is one of the biggest like feminist comics I've ever read, but it does it in a way that I wasn't like, oh god, they're shoving feminism down my throat. They showed it. They used the idea of feminism in a way that made sense. They showed a world where women were less, and in this world, the women rise up and take over for a while. And we know that of course they get shoved back down, but at the end of the story, spoilers, like they've driven like the the men away for a while, and they're kind of free on Apocalypse. It was an amazing story that I never thought I would like a story like that. Not because I'm against feminism, but because I don't like the way that all this stuff is portrayed in current culture. I don't like how all
Mhm.
these things are used as ways to um just separate and put other groups down. I it's like feminism should be about women are just as strong as us, but their own thing. Not women are better than us. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's what this story showed. It
You
didn't
should
show
fucking.
that.
You should read. Grant Morrison's Wonder Woman. You know, like I think he is just only did one, like the latest in it. It's a couple of year old now, probably 2 or 3. But man, his fucking Paradise Island is just like what you were talking about. It's man, it's really good. His and they're fucking super advanced in technology as well because they didn't have men holding them back. Oh, yeah.
Right? It's look. I don't know why we shouldn't get into this topic. It's a dangerous topic, but it's like,
Man,
I don't like
I love
a
bitches,
movie where
man.
they're
So
forced
fucking
to
feminism's right up my street. I love bitches.
Same here, dude. Like, I don't know. My favorite person in the world is Katie. You know what I mean? Like,
Bless.
my second favorite person in the world is my sister. You know what I mean? Like, it's just
Mm-hmm.
I don't like when they sit there though and they use it and they're like,
I don't like when they sit there.
you have to like this character because she's female.
All right. I
don't like it, you know what I
thought
mean?
you were talking about your sister and Katie. I don't like it.
Oh
when
no.
they-
Yeah, I don't like it when Katie and I like them to be in the fucking kitchen hustling, man. I like them to be fucking making me a goddamn sandwich, vacuuming. Bitch, the laundry needs to be done. I don't like it when you sit there, okay? That's one of the worst things I've ever said.
Yes, sometimes you are quite lucky that Katie doesn't listen to the podcasts.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. That's an understatement.
Yeah,
Although,
but
to be
remember,
fair,
there's
we're
no
not live
editing
right
any of
now.
this one out. Like this is a
Bullshit.
video.
We're not live.
Yeah, but this isn't my PC. Remember, this is Harris's PC, so there's no editing software on this. This video is going up as it is. So, if you want to be a nice guy, because he always fucking says, "Oh, Katie's a bitch," blah 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 blah. But then,
Whoa,
but
whoa!
wait a minute. But then he,
I don't
but,
always say that.
well, no, always. But when you do drop the bomb like that, you always fucking make me cut out the next bit where they go, "Man, you know I love her. You know she's the queen and all that shit, man." I'm like, I'm fucking.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. But there's none of that happening here. That's what I'm saying. Whatever you say, any niceties that you say
swear to
is
God,
staying in
he's
the video.
making that shit up. He's making that shit up.
No,
I
I'm
swear
not.
to God, I've never sat there and said, "Oh yeah, cut all the bit out where I say I love her." What the fuck are you trying to do? I don't say that.
That's alright. She doesn't listen anyway.
Yeah, but other people do. There's about potentially 248 people now that could listen.
Mm-hmm.
I literally got called lame because I told the dude to stop sucking your dick. Imagine what I'm going to hear from this.
Yeah, let him have it. Let him have
Frankie,
it, man.
You know this gets to me, right? Like when these people say these things, it really it hurts me.
Yeah, I know. That's why I
So
encourage it.
much that for like a week I'm running around in glee. I mean in pain.
I bet you were telling all your co-workers, "Yeah, I got a troll. I got my first troll, man."
I did tell quite a bit of people, yes.
That's awesome.
Because I was making a bit for the podcast. I was trying to see how best to deliver it. What personality to like read the fucking voice in that people got the most laughs, so that when I did read it, I'd be doing it right. And then in mid fucking bit, you're like the dude sitting off stage. I'm up on stage. I'm like fucking I'm rare. People are laughing. And then you're like, "You're not funny." And I'm just like, So anyways, I was fucking these little boys. I was fucking this girl the other day. You know what I mean? Like, you just fucking throw me off. Fucking heckler. The only thing that makes me feel better is to know how broken you are.
Mm-hmm. See, that's what you see. You deserve it. You deserve it for all these horrible things you say.
Yeah, motherfucker, try and wake up in the morning without pain. Fuck you.
I should never tell my weaknesses. I learnt that from Superman. I learnt that from Superman the movie. The fucking minute he told Lois Lane his only weakness was kryptonite, she fucking Lois.
Who the fuck is Lois?
Lois.
It's
Sorry.
Lois.
So
it's
fuck. So
Lois.
fuck. She's ugly anyway. I didn't understand the attraction.
Every time in the movie, every time you say Lois, though, it makes me think Superman's a fucking homosexual.
Maybe he is. Maybe if I got the job of writing Superman, I might make him gay. That would be cool. A wee gay Superman, alright?
He could probably
pink,
only
pink cape. Just keep the whole costume, but make it pink.
Yeah, that's dumb.
I'll bet you somebody's did that. I'll bet you, like, maybe even Grant Morrison's, maybe know the pinkness, but I'll bet you there has been a gay Superman.
Bullshit. If there's gonna be a gay Superman, he's not wearing that fucking shitty looking suit.
No,
I mean,
of course,
it looks fine on
he's still going to
Superman.
just wear his normal suit. His usual
No, man,
fucking.
he's gonna be decked out. He's gonna have the most pristine clothing. He's gonna have like Gucci shit. Like
what, a 3-piece suit and that.
Yeah,
Nice polished shoes.
And here's the thing, he's not gonna be queer about it. He's gonna be fucking calm. But when he gets into a fight, like, he'll fucking smack you away, and then he'll straighten his cuff, brush off the dust, because he's like,
yeah, and he doesn't punch you. He slaps you.
yeah, oh yeah, he fucking slaps you away, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of my way. Like he's not like oh, get out of my. He's manly, but he's like still like, fuck, you ripped my fucking suit, and he just laser beams him. They ripped his suit, and he's like, fuck you.
Does he have the S fucking embroidered into his suit?
He has a necklace with an S that's not. It's not too garish, stylish. Like it's not. It doesn't stand out too much. It blends, right? But it is a necklace. Hangs down. He's a little gangster,
Oh, is it? Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. He's a little gangster, I mean, hey, he could be black. Actually, that would actually work better.
That's what Grant Morrison did. He definitely did do a black Superman. That was in the New 52, one of the other universe. Fucking other worlds, man.
I know. He did it was to be fair, it was based off of fucking Obama, because he was president of the United States too.
Did he look like Superman. Obama?
Well, no, it didn't. But it was a black Superman that was president of the United States, and I was like, Obama must be loving this.
Oh wait, I didn't know he was president. I've not read any of that, man. No read any of that in.
Yeah, same as everyone else. No one read the New 52 except for me.
My wee cousins did. I've got
a whole fucking.
Because that was their fucking first comics.
Yeah. Same here. Like, it wasn't my first comics, but it was when I finally had money to buy comics for myself. Because growing up, my dad, my mom, they never fucking looked into my hobbies and fucking helped me promote it. My mom put me in fucking soccer when I was young. Soccer, me. Dude, I don't do sports. I don't sport. And my mom put me in soccer 2 years in a row. Both years fucking sucked. First year, kids made fun of me because I was fat. Couldn't do shit. So I didn't show up to practice. Show up to games, and I'd sit on the sidelines. And I was like, this is not fun. Hope we got fucking pizza afterward or something.
So that made it worthwhile.
Second year, they put me on a different team because we'd moved, but the team I was on, they were like 2-3 years younger than me. So all of a sudden, I'm the big fucking mongoloid kid that can just smash through them. So that wasn't fun either, because they just didn't like me. Plus, they were like, that was rich kids. Like, somehow I got into the rich kid neighborhood. We were definitely not rich kids. So it's like we drive up, and they all have, their parents have, like, nice seats to sit in, and, like, they got snacks for their kids. And we drive up, and I'm wearing shitty clothes, and, like, beater car, Mm-hmm. My mom never really realized who I was. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you got your own comics when you could, man. You made up for it.
And that's when New 52 happened. Mm-hmm. That's when I was able to get my comics. New 52. And I love the New 52. I have an entire, well, there's parts about it I hate, but I have an entire long box filled with New 52 because when I started, dude, I didn't have a lot of bills. I was working like construction. I was making more money than I'd ever had before, and I literally bought almost every single issue every week.
Of
I got
all the new 52s.
yes, there was 52 in the first month of their release. There was 52 new issues. That was the whole point,
Yeah.
right? I can say I probably got like over 30.
Cool.
And I continued to get all of those for a year. I have the entire like first year of the New 52, like all the I have Detective Comics #1, Action Comics #1, Batman #1, Superman #1. Like I have
Sweet.
everything. All first editions, all like I have the entire beginning run of anything you care about in New 52 at the beginning. I mean, I don't have Wonder Woman because no one gives a fuck about Wonder Woman. But like Justice League, Justice League International, Green Lantern, Aquaman, fucking Captain Atom, like everything that was just slightly interesting. I was like, yes, I want all of these. I want all of them.
Who did the Wonder Woman? Was it Grant Morrison? So is his Wonder Woman part of the new 52?
I just told you I didn't read Wonder Woman. I just said that.
Yeah, but you might have known who wrote it.
I can look it up.
I'm gonna do it right now, man. 52 Wonder Woman.
This feels like an older episode. We're getting into comic talks. We don't really do that. Like I don't feel like we can really talk about comics on the live stream because it's like people are like, well, we don't want to fucking hear about your comics. But I'm enjoying this.
It's
I
been
don't
a
have anyone
while.
else to talk comics about. Yeah, I don't have anyone else to talk comics about.
Brian Azzarello. Brian Azzarello. Azzarello. Yeah, he wrote the new 52.
Yeah,
Wonder Woman.
he's still active. I've read a lot of his shit. He's good. I like him a lot. Here's the funny thing is, I did New 52 for a year and then I stopped. And then because I couldn't afford it anymore because comics are fucking expensive.
Man, it's hard to keep up, especially when there's no just one. You've got to get fucking 6 or 7 before you get the full story.
And they fuck you every time. They don't allow you. You can't like. Okay, prime example. I started buying comics again because they did Rebirth. So Rebirth was stepping away from the New 52. Essentially, what they said with Rebirth is the New 52 was an alternate universe that was always supposed to be part of the main universe, but somehow the main universe got fractured into 3. And Rebirth, it recombined those 3 universes back into the one true universe that it should be, meaning that all the back history that you know from all the decades, all that shit applies again, but so does a lot of the shit that happened in New 52. Not everything, but they figured out a nice way of, because everyone was like, you just fucking threw out like decades of continuity to try and start your own new thing. We don't want that. We want to go back.
Yeah, annoyed me as
well. But then some people like me were like, well, I like this parts of this new continuity. One of the main things I hated about New 52, they fucking didn't do an Atom. The Atom, Ray Palmer, he was a scientist that worked for the agency Shade. So they were like an underground organization that worked against mythical shit. Their prime agent was Frankenstein.
Oh, cool.
Dude, great fucking comic. To be fair, the Agents of Shade, I believe that's what it's called. Great fucking comic. Frankenstein's a fucking amazing character to read because he's immortal. But they reduced the Atom down to just a scientist in that agency. And one of the cool things about it is their base of operations was an entire city that was the size of a baseball. that could float around because Ray Palmer had shrunk he'd shrunk an entire city into the size of a baseball
That's
and
because that's
created
his
an
tech, with shrinking tech,
yeah,
man.
he created an orb around it, and he gave that orb like flight technology shit. So like the fucking the shade agency like was anywhere. You could never fucking track it down, and you could only get into it if they fucking shrunk you and brought you in, you know. And you could only get out if they fucking enlarged you and put you out. It was amazing.
Man, I'm
But
looking at a photo of fucking. I just googled it. That Frankenstein agent of Shade. Dude, he's
dude,
ripped. Frankenstein's
he's
ripped,
fucking,
man.
dude, and he carries like a sword and a fucking gun and
he's,
shit.
he's swinging his sword and he's in attack
Dude.
mode, like.
No joke. It's a good fucking story. It's a good story. And but at the end of it, the agency, the sphere gets blown up. And I'm like, well, that's Ray Palmer. That's it. He's gone. Like that was his whole fucking New 52 storyline. Ray Palmer is one of my favorite characters. So that was one of my biggest
What? They
peeves.
killed him right at the start.
No, it was at the end of this. It was at the end of their story. At the end of Agents of Shade, because that was one of a lot of the comic book lines that they started at the beginning actually came to an end. They would tell the writers, "Hey, these aren't selling, so we're going to end your book. Finish it," you know.
Yeah, just
And
wrap it up, man. Yeah.
and one of the things in the wrap up of that is like, you know, the fucking city order, it got destroyed, and you can only presume that Ray was in it when it got destroyed. You do actually though get to see one moment of him in action at the end. The people infiltrate his lab, and he fucking hits this twin belt and goes into action.
your voice just turned into like robotic Dalek thing. Must be something going on with a connection. Like. Yeah, man, it's exactly what it is. I'm no sure if. Man, can you hear me all right? Am I crystal on your end?
Yeah, I hear you.
I wonder if it's just man. I can still hear. I can hear what you're saying, but it just sounds like it's all fucked up now. Fucked up. That's 57 minutes anyway. Well, we'll just wrap it up now because.
Hey.
Oh wait a minute, you're back.
Fuck all you! I just franked you. Oh, I'm back.
Yeah, you're back. Yeah, fuck knows what happened there, but I hope that got recorded like that because you'll be able to hear.
So do I. Damn, I almost just said the ending words. I mean, I'm not. We don't have to end if you don't want to.
Well, it's 57 minutes anyway, is it? Have we got anything else you want to fucking throw in? You want to fucking hate on Mark again before we leave?
I mean, pretty much, yeah. Fuck Mark.
Mark, you just got franked.
Boom.